Okay, now in the video, I'm trying to proceed the next passage of this chapter Long Walk to Freedom. Yeah, listen. On the day of the inauguration, I was overwhelmed with the sense of history. In the first decades of the 20th century, a few years after the bitter Anglo-Boer War and before my own birth, the white-skinned people of South Africa patched up their differences and erected a system of racial domination against the dark-skinned people of their own land. Here, South African president says that when I remembers to our history, at that time I realized extremely happiness because at that time the white supremacy once they had erected such type of structure against the black community. At that time, before the birth of the President Mandela, there was an Anglo-Boer war happens, and this structure was erected by those people, means the white supremacy. But by and by, they understood it, and they decided that this is definitely based on racial domination against those people. So this is the responsibility of all the people to remove it. So finally they understand and they tried their best to maintain a nice environment in South Africa. The structure they created formed the basis of one of the harshest, most inhumane societies the world has ever known. Now, in the last decades of the 20th century and my own 8 decades as a man, that system had been overturned forever and replaced by one that recognized the rights and freedom of all peoples regardless of the colors of their skin. President Mandela says that at that time, the white supremacy had erected and the system that was totally against the black people, but at that time in the world it was known as based on inhuman society and known also as harshest the harshest structure in the society. But in the end of the 20th century, when Nelson Mandela started his great movement against it, finally, he was succeeding, and now a new structure took place. And in South Africa, the peoples began to start a new life, a life that is free from discrimination. There is no fight, no discrimination on the basis of skin, and all the peoples have rights, and according to their rights, according to their nice since everyone began to start a new life, and all the credit goes to the African president South Africa. So he is very happy on the day of the inauguration day because this was the victory over the evils after a great effort. That day had come about through the unimaginable sacrifices of thousands of my people whose suffering and courage can never be counted or repaid. President Mandela says that this is not an ordinary day, and we won we won this war after so many sacrifices. Our great persons, our great fighters sacrificed their life, sacrificed their family, everything, and after their great sacrifices, we got the freedom, we got our rights. So this is not an ordinary time, ordinary freedoms, ordinary victory in the history of South Africa, in the history of black community. He says, I felt that day I have on so many other days. I was simply the sum of all those African patriots who had gone before me, and he paid his tribute. He thanked to all those people who had gone, means who had left the earth before Mandela, means they have died. He says that their life, their sacrifices will always memorable in the history of South Africa. We will never forget them because their sacrifices made us happy. That long and noble line ended and now begin again with me. I was pained that I was not able to thank them and that they were not able to see what their sacrifices had wrought. And so Mandela, from the stage, he addressed the people saying that I have great pain in my chest, that now I am unable to express my views, express my thanks to all the peoples who sacrificed themselves. This is my great desire. If those people live on this earth, I express my desire, I express my thanks to them so that their heart also realized happiness that yes, the president, the South African people are very, very thankful for our deeds. But this is a matter of sorrow that they are not present here to see this moment in South Africa's history. The policy of apartheid created a deep and lasting wound in my country and my people. All of us will spend many years, if not generations, recovering from that profound hurt. Mr. Mandela says that policy of apartheid means the policy that is based on the screen's discrimination. It has made a deep wound in the heart of South Africans people and especially in the heart of black communities because at that time the white supremacies, all the power, all the credit goes to white supremacies and white peoples were suffering in the history of South Africa. They have no rights in the field of political system, in the field of educational system. If not generations recovering from that profound hurt. And he says that our coming generation will never forget this profound wound, this deep hurt. But the decades of oppressions and brutality had another unintended effect, and that was it produced the Oliver Tambos, the Walter Sisulu, the Chief Lutless, the Yusuf Dadus, the Bram Fishers, the Robert Subukwes of our time, men of such extraordinary courage, wisdom, and generosity that their like may never be known again. But in the decades, there were great men, and those great persons who had resolved in their heart that individually we will fight against this corruption, and after great courage, after great suffering, finally they were succeed. And the names of those people were Oliver Tambos, Walter Sisulu, Chief Lutless, Yusuf Daders, Baram Fishers, Robert Subukwes, like that very great, intelligent, very brave persons were born in South Africa, and Mandela says that such type of great persons will never born in South Africa because the sense of sacrifice is great, very great, and nobody will always ready in South Africa to sacrifice their family, sacrifice their wealth, sacrifice their everything. So only all the credit goes to those men who had sacrifices their everything to provide facilities, to provide privileges to their community. Mandela also says that perhaps it requires such depth of operation to create such height of character. He says that maybe there is requires great requirements of high characters to take birth of such type of person, and maybe we have to once again feel such type of operation, such type of corruptions in our history. After that, such type of people will born in the history of South Africa because this is impossible. This is impossible that such type of freedom fighter will once again born on the land of South Africa. So all the credit, all the thanks goes to those men. My country is rich in the minerals and games, but that lights its soils. But I have always known that its greatest wealth, its people, finer and truer than the purest diamonds. Very, very nice line by Nelson Mandela. He says that it is true that South Africa's land is full of rich minerals, full of very costly games. But this is also true that in South Africa, those great persons value is more for than these games, than these rich materials, and we can never compare to these rich materials from those freedom fighters. Their life, their sacrifices is more valuable than these rich materials. Okay,